Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh. Today we're out here to answer a question that I've had for a little while, and that is if you're gonna shoot budget ammo like CCI Standard Velocity or Norma TAC 22, is it worth it to upgrade your rifle? So in front of us here today, we have a series of precision rimfires starting on the budget end at the Ruger Precision Rimfire. Then we have the Bergara B14R heavy barrel. Now this is the barreled action from Bergara that just has a heavier contour barrel. Now both the Ruger Precision and the Bergara are bone stock rifles. Then we have the CZ 457. Now that does have a prefit from L3I on it. And last but certainly not least in this test, we have a custom RimX from Kenny at Desert Precision Gunworks. So we have basically everything from mild to wild. We're going to shoot at 50 yards. We're going to shoot groups with CCI Standard Velocity and Norma TAC 22, and we're going to see if the rifle matters when you're shooting budget ammo, because I think there's a lot of guys out there who shoot a lot of budget type ammunition, and they're probably wondering, you know, is it the ammo or is it the gun? And to completely answer this, we probably need to do a part 2 to see, you know, basically reverse this and run super high ammunition like Ely Match, Lapua Long Range, and run the test again. But at least we can answer today if upgrading your rifle when you're shooting budget ammo, is it worth it? So let's get a target camera out there at 50 yards and let's start shooting this. All right, so first on deck, the Ruger Precision Rimfire. We do have the target camera running. Just some quick admin notes. If I need to shoot Valors, I'm gonna do it off camera because it just makes the video obnoxiously long. And also, all 4 of these rifles are bolt action rimfires. I will speed it up in post sometimes and it'll sound and look like a semi-auto. It is not. That's just editing, but I do get comments and questions asking me how I made it a semi-auto, and they are not. All right, so yeah, let's just go at the top left. Okay, this is CCI Standard Velocity. Alrighty. Okay, that was high and left. All right, maybe it's starting to come in a little bit. All right, we're going to go to the next target. Nothing looks amazing, so we're just going to put these on the same target to save space. All right. Quite honestly, pretty bad. Hopefully the Norma TAC 22 tightens that up. That was just some random CCI Standard Velocity. All right, Norma TAC 22. This is not the subsonic. This is regular TAC 22. And we're just going to shoot at target number 4. Okay, it's a little bit better. Just going to adjust this group up. We're going to aim at the same target, but this will impact higher. Oof. Alrighty. So far, swing and a miss on both of these. We're going to bring our elevation back down. We're going to put 10 in the last target. Hopefully a little bit better. All right, so some serious flyers out of both ammos for the Ruger Precision Rimfire. Obviously, didn't like either one of these. Let's move on to the Bergara B14R Heavy. All right, we got some CCI Standard Velocity loaded up. I think this is zeroed. Honestly, not terribly sure. We're shooting the Arkin EP5 on this. We're gonna find out. Hopefully we'll see something. We're gonna drop down a row. See what we got. This is a factory barreled action. Woo, that was fast. I know it looks, you know, cooler because it's in the ACC, and holy crap, that is really low, dropping down almost into the next target. And back up. Wow. Okay, maybe getting fouled in. All right, but it is low, about, come up 3/10. Go to our next target, fouling in maybe. All right, next 10, we're gonna shoot the same target. Well, I don't know if that's better or worse, but it's different. All right, Norma TAC 22, next target. I'm expecting much better results out of this. All right, let's move over. That was a pretty decent group. All right, that looked pretty good. We're just gonna send 5 more. We're gonna aim at the same target. All right, maybe slightly an improvement. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. We're gonna keep going up. All right, starting with the CCI standard velocity. I did have to shoot this a little bit off camera because it was not zeroed. But dropping down a row, and I have this shimmed really tight for Ely, so if you see me struggle, that's why. Okay. All right, that is looking better. Shoot a couple more. Looks like we had 9 here instead of 10, but it'll work. All right, yeah, significant improvement finally on CCI standard velocity. I mean, finally. I was starting to get a little nervous that basically nothing out here would shoot that stuff. All right, Norma TAC 22. Oof. Okay, so objectively, I think that it did better on both ammunitions. Probably looking straight off a group size, you know, you could argue that. But yeah, based on what I'm seeing, how it's shooting, I think jumping up to the CZ in this case with the aftermarket barrel did improve both ammunitions from, you know, starting at the rear precision. Now, there are factory rifles out there that are going to like this ammo more or less, but we're just looking at this as this particular ammo, this day, this bench, this 50-yard target. As we progress up in cost on rifle, do we see that translate to groups even when we're shooting lower quality ammunition? Alrighty, we have gotten to the big dog. The fully custom RimX. And this, I think, is just going to be very much whether or not, you know, this barrel likes this ammunition. This is Kenny at Desert Precision Gunworks full build. You guys know I have him and a Modicam full build, but never shot CCI standard velocity at either one of them. So we're going to figure it out right now. Okay, first one was high, a little bit of a clean bore. Okay, that one went back in there. It is certainly quieter. Let's move over. Well, we're seeing an improvement. I just stopped shooting those so I can load. Now we're in a different box. Holy smokes. We're gonna load 5 more so we can get our 10-shot group out there at 50. Wow. I mean, it has scaled up. I'm really surprised. I'll be honest with you. When I started this, I thought, nah, no way. It's not gonna make a big difference or much of a difference at all. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, let's see. Oof, that's still a flyer. Still a couple flyers in there. We're gonna come up a couple tenths and just put the next 5 in there. Kind of separate these a little bit. And this thing has like 1 box it loves, 1 box it hates. Because those 5 were not bad at all. The 5 before it were terrible. That was the new stuff out of this box. Terrible. The other box wasn't too bad. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. By the way, so these are different boxes of CCI standard velocity, but all this Normatec comes from like the exact same case. So this was all bought at the exact same time. The CCI standard velocity should all be the same lot too. Sometimes it's hard to tell. So it is possible that one box is different, but obviously if you guys go out and buy standard velocity, which I've had crap luck with, then you know, it's gonna be totally different for you. One thing I have been buying more of is this Normatec 22. I shoot it in my semi-autos for like speed steel stuff because you can catch it on sale for like $3 a box or something like that. I mean, I bought like a case for 300 bucks, and that's what I'm shooting here. So part of this selfishly too is I want to know if any of my rifles shot it decent, any of my competition guns, so I can practice with it. Because it is RWS stamped. Anyway, let's shut up and shoot. Next target over. Okay. Holy crap. All right, so that first one was a new lube, so, you know, I'm not even really counting that one. Then I put 3 in the same hole. All right, let's move over. Okay, let's separate these groups a little bit. What I'm actually gonna do is dial up 6/10. We're just gonna put this group above that one, like towards the top of the line. I just wanna see what it'll do. Just curious. Okay, that one went down to the top of the bottom group. Right above it. It's not bad. Okay. Yeah, definitely from what I'm looking at across the board, improvement, surprisingly. Like, not crazy. Like, it didn't just all of a sudden shoot CCI standard velocity Normatec like match grade ammunition, but there certainly was an increase as we went up in the cost / quality of the barrel and the rifles. So pretty interesting. This particular barrel doesn't seem to love this Normatec 22. I have some in subsonic, but maybe I'll test this again. But again, if you guys found this interesting and you want me to run this in reverse, i.e. run all the same exact rifles the same exact way, but we'll do it with high-end match ammunition, and we'll see what the outcome is, then let me know. If you've watched this far, then this is particularly for you. This test wasn't meant to prove or disprove anything. This was something that had been on my mind, something I wanted to test. The only way to kind of work these things out for yourself is for you to take your rifle, your ammunition, go out and test and discover these things. I have a lot of fun doing these and trying to discover new things or test things that I haven't tested before with you guys, and I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. But again, this wasn't meant to prove or disprove anything. It's just a test I wanted to run, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for it. And as always, catch you on the next one.